Final game of the afternoon session sees England and the Netherlands toe the hockey together. Referee in charge is John Fowler. This is the best of 5 sets.
Well, we've been looking forward to this all afternoon. I've had a very interesting session already, but Veenstra, he's just one of those darting characters that we just don't know what we're going to get. He's not a tin of varnish, that's for sure, because he can be brilliant or it can be substandard. I think it's consistency that Richard is really striving for when he plays darts. And if he goes to type today, he's probably going to be brilliant, because the last time I saw him play on a big stage at the Grand Slam, he didn't play his best stuff, but he may have to produce that today against Justin Rose, who has been very buoyant over the last couple of months.
Richard to throw first.
Yeah, Richard's one of those players I'm very surprised hasn't won something really very big like this World Championship before, because he's certainly given a good account of himself on so many occasions, only then to let himself down, Paul, because of, as you say, inconsistency. 58. Now, Tony O'Shea was with me the other day when this young man, Justin Hood, only 26 years of age, although excellent darts to start us off with. Well, second visit, but if you get a 134 and then follow it up with a 180, you're not going to do any better with your third visit, are you?
67.
But Tony O'Shea said of Justin that he's the best debutant I can remember seeing in all my years covering the BDO World Championships, and that is a sweeping
123.
Yeah, it is, because Tony's been here the best part of a couple of decades. My thoughts went straight to Keith Deller in '83. That was a pretty good debut.
180.
Absolutely.
Richard requires 64.
Good game so far. Double top for a 12-dart start.
44.
Glastonbury in Somerset County player.
123. Richard requires 20.
Happy feet. I think you know the story about
Game
that.
shot in the first leg. Richard Veenstra. Second
excellent
leg,
first leg to
first.
Veenstra. 13
Game
darts,
on.
Paul. That's exactly what you were talking about, the quality that he's got. If he sustains it, then this fella's got a job on.
180.
But he's capable of beating it.
You mentioned happy feet. Well, we're going to start talking about penguins again, John.
He'd forgotten his shoes when he made his debut he'd forgotten his black shoes
37.
when he made his debut for Somerset. So he had to borrow somebody else's, and he takes size 9, which surprises me because he's only 5'4", and the shoes were size 12. So he was waddling about, rather like a penguin, you could say.
That is a great story.
That's true.
I love it when nicknames have a really good story like that attached to it.
And it does, doesn't
42.
it? Anyway, he's hit 2 180s so far in this match, but he's yet to win a leg. But Veenstra himself has hit one.
140.
Look at that, 3 180s. We're only in the second leg.
We knew this game was going to deliver pace and possible quality.
90.
Well, they're not disappointing so far. Veenstra is being very consistent at the very start. 141 left with 2 in hand.
60.
Only 60.
Justin requires 152.
People watching on intently, and Justin needs 2 treble 20s. A little twist of the flight as it approaches the eye line.
54. Richard requires 101.
Very easy on the eye. Veenstra, the 81 wanted, 62. Gone for the
54.
treble 10, but
Justin requires
no great harm
98.
done. He's merely wasted a dart, really.
Needs the treble 19 this time. Gets it for tops.
78.
Just under. And
Richard
Veenstra
requires 47.
should look at the 15. Does. 2-0.
Game
Absolutely right.
Leg. Richard Veenstra.
Not doing much wrong. Might have dodged a small
Third leg,
one
Richard to throw
at
first.
the end of that last leg.
Game
But this
on.
is what Veenstra delivers. He's just double checking if he's throwing first. And when you're not sure, follow the referee's guidance. They are there to help you.
140.
Well, they move at such a pace, these two, that I suppose sometimes you can stop and wonder, is it my turn to throw first?
115.
Yeah, it's a very individual style that Veenstra has. The big twist of the dog
100.
to the side as it approaches the right eye line. And when he lets it go, it goes into the board quite flat. And he uses a very unusual shaped flight that
140.
no other world-class dart player that I know of uses. It's like an upside-down U.
55.
The thing to watch from this young fella is his use of the board. He hit 3 171s in his victory over
92.
Gabriel Pascaru. All of them 3 treble 19s, like the maximum on the 19s. He hit 1 or 2, a few 180s as well.
Justin requires
Yeah, he prides
154.
himself on being a bit of a board user, doesn't he?
Yes, yes.
You got the
64.
guy that throws very similar to Justin in James Wade, who has one game plan and doesn't really deviate from it, but Justin's exactly the opposite. He has thousands of ways of going for certain
28.
shots, and he keeps us guessing, that's for
Justin
sure, Woody.
requires 90.
To stay in this first. Oh, he needed another 25 there, didn't he, for the... We must remember when he wants 90, he goes for the bull.
43.
It's
Richard requires
impossible at first to see which
135.
route he was then have to take. That's 110 left. Needed the treble 20
70.
Good.
Justin requires 47.
to 47.
Double 16.
Game shot.
Yeah,
on the
wonderfully
third
done.
leg. Justin Hood.
He's quick and he's very good. If you look at the way that
Fourth leg.
Justin
Justin
plays,
throw first.
throws
Game
forward,
on.
little twist of the flight. I defy anybody on social media to say to me that he is not just like James Wade.
180.
Well, he hits 180s like Wade. He does 3 already in the game.
60.
He's a bit quicker than Wade. That I think you would have to admit. Wade, he's a bit quicker in his delivery.
140.
Very, very effective. But I agree with the actual throw. Yeah.
In James's earlier career, he was quite quick. He's slowed down a little bit over the course of the last few seasons.
57.
But I'll say he's like a young Wadey then. But I'm excited watching him. I think he has got a lot of talent and a lot of time ahead of him too. And he's potentially got a set chalk mark in his future if he keeps
94.
going like this.
Well, he impressed me in that first game, I've got to say. And Tony O'Shea, when he said that it's the best debut he's seen by any
100.
player,
Justin
that's a
requires
sweeping
87.
statement. He looks as though he might be related to him. It's a sweeping statement, but my.
55.
Yeah, good leave from Justin at leave double 16.
There may be some justification to it.
If Veenstra loses this set,
140. Justin requires
you
32.
will not believe it. 2-8. Yeah, he gets there, and from 2-0 down, he gets the next 2 in the bank.
Fifth
And
leg.
right now,
Richard to
if you
throw
believe
first.
in the
Game
momentum
on.
shifts, Justin Hood's got to be favourite, but now I'm going to retract that statement
140.
because Veenstra, who's back in the 60, right on cue.
14 darter just gone. Could do with another one now. He is a terrific player. He really is. I'm sure I don't suppose anybody down in Somerset,
60.
that part of the country, is surprised, because this lad's got so much natural talent. He's so unfazed, so easy on the eye. Gets a 4th 180 in the 5th leg of this match.
There's no effort in the throw, that's what makes it so good.
140.
That's not bad either. First to a finish, but only just.
Love that little twirl of the flight.
Richard requires
Love that
161.
little twirl of the dart. before it goes. There's a lovely rhythm about his throw.
Little delay there for Richard because one of Justin's darts snagged in the board. 51 for ball. It's big, but it's short.
36.
Oh, what a set of darts it's been.
87.
Well, that would have rounded off one of the best sets we've had in the tournament so far. 87. He'll go for 20 bull or treble 20 for double 5.
82.
Oh, falling short there. This has been one.
Richard requires 25.
Brilliant set of darts.
2 fours to take the set on throw. Oh,
Game
it's a
shot
big
in
dart
the
from
first set.
Veenstra.
Richard Veenstra.
And he knows it. He
Second
won't
set,
show you a
first
great
leg.
deal of emotion
Justin
at the start of a match.
first. Game on.
His heart will be thumping, thinking, how did I only just win that set? Played so well. So did Justin Hood.
57.
Hopefully, a sign of things to come.
Yeah, terrific set. I mean, the youngster, I say youngster 26 as against 38. Just look at that ball. That speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the first 9 averages there. That shows that they've been strong on the 60. Not a great deal of switching to the 19s or 18s needed. They've been very straight and very
84.
accurate. Good quality match. Not bad on doubles either. Veenstra 50%.
59.
Justin not too far behind him, only getting 5 chances. But taking out 2 of them. And is that first set
84.
going to derail Justin a little bit? I get the feeling it won't, because when you look at his demeanour on stage, he just looks really relaxed.
128.
Yeah, I think he plays the board. I think he just gets on with it, and whatever his opponent does, his opponent does. That's a great attitude to have, of
58.
course.
Richard requires 134.
It's his turn to try to break the throw.
94.
Oh, what a good last start. Sets it up nicely.
Yeah, that card said Derbyshire darts. Well, when you think Derbyshire darts, you can't help but think of John Lower.
180.
Well,
Richard
that 180 is
requires 40.
put the cat amongst the pigeons, potentially.
Game
No, it
shot in
hasn't.
the first
Because
leg.
Veenstra,
Richard
again,
Veenstra.
50% on that shot. Takes over the second dart.
leg, Richard to throw
Takes the lead
first.
with a break.
Game on.
13 dart leg from Veenstra there. Brilliant game. Brilliant game.
59.
Richard's one of the kinds of players who doesn't like to change anything about himself or his game. Since he made his debut, where his debut was pretty useful, Mr. Gwynn, because he made the semis on
100.
debut.
Yes.
And since then, the hair hasn't changed, the shirt hasn't changed much, the darts haven't changed.
58.
He knows what works and he keeps it.
Get no change out of him, you know. Good player, though, isn't he? Good player. Fancied number 3 seed.
43.
But this young man could have a big say in this tournament. He's a set down, he's a leg down. But don't be deceived, folks. He's quite capable of turning that around.
I haven't had a chat with Richard this week
60.
yet, but I'd love to ask him how it felt to win his National Open at the Dutch Open 11 months ago, because that must have been a hugely proud
100.
moment to beat Ryan Hogarth in that final.
Yes, it meant a lot to him. Certainly on
97.
social media, it was very prominent how pleased he was. Can he step up and get an even bigger
134.
prize over the next few days? And he's got to overcome this particular obstacle first.
100.
Pretty close to
Justin
getting a big
requires
prize a few months ago,
124.
but he was just shy. Justin Hood needs 14 for Bull. Bullseye. Oh, the line wasn't
93.
bad, but the weight was way under.
Richard
I
requires
reckon Robin would have got
127.
that. I do. But he'll get closer next time he wants it, for sure.
2 eights.
double eight.
Oh, look
Game shot
at
in
that
the
from
second leg.
Veenstra. Oh,
Richard
that's what he
Veenstra.
delivers. Oh, he enjoyed that too.
Third leg, Justin to throw first. Game on.
Why wouldn't he? 17 for Bull, but gets the treble in the bonus double 8 shot. Oh, Justin's thinking,
90.
what have I got to do to break this guy? Well, he's playing. I'm going to get me some of those flights, John. I'm going to get me some of those flights. Yeah, somewhat, not so much old school,
57.
but subdued setup from Justin Hood. A lot of players these days going for bells and whistles on their darts with big colours and lots of different groove patterns on their darts, but yeah, uncomplicated setup for Justin. He knows what works, and I like that.
94.
Somewhat very similar setup to the great MVG. Similar dart, similar stem, similar flight. Maybe he's trying to emulate his hero from the land of Richard, of course.
Yes, indeed. Now then, yet another one. Yet another one. That's only his 6th. Would you believe it? He's a set down and 2-0 down. He's fired in 6 180s, but that really says
75.
more about Veenstra's performance than his own.
Well, Justin knows he's probably got to hit this 80, because Veenstra might scare the next shot.
60.
He's only just under that tops.
Richard requires 145.
Well, Richard in this mood, this goes. This goes. Oh,
Game
look at
shot.
it!
And
I got the old crystal ball out.
Richard Veenstra.
I looked into it and it was right.
He's quite capable of bouncing back. He has done very little wrong. We were discussing in the break, the doubles he's missed have hardly cost him. We can only think of one real double and one bull where he had the first chance to win the leg.
Yeah, small chances
140.
for the small man, but height's got nothing to do with it in darts. It's not a massive advantage because some of the best players of all time were under 6 feet tall, like Sir Jockey Wilson and Phil Taylor. I think every player that comes from the Netherlands has got a height advantage. And Richard is sneakily tall indeed. But he's played so well so far.
80.
Yeah, he's from the far northwest of Holland, right up in the top corner. And so he has to travel distances everywhere he goes. Well, I did mention earlier, watch this fellow on the 171s. He got 3 in his previous game. He's got 1 now in this. And then Veenstra follows up with a 180. This is just one fantastic match.
Oh, he just misses out on the bull shot for the 132 out. And if Veenstra takes this out, get the white flag out. Oh, he's only just shy on the 57. Justin Hood is thinking, what did he have for breakfast? Well, it didn't matter in that leg, because Justin had one more oat cake than him.
Justin to throw first.
Against the darts, and a 13 darter from Hood. The quality of this match,
98.
absolutely fantastic. 98 is a very, very ordinary score.
45.
45 certainly is.
I'm not sure why he persisted on the 60 there. The angle of his dart in the board is flat and flight to the right, so I would imagine
97.
the 60 was covered. But he's the master right now. I'm not going to second guess someone who is playing the way he is.
58.
David Evans in weight, the 14 seed, who had a great game this afternoon.
96.
Somehow came through against Nick Fulwell, but that's got the makings of a fantastic match, whoever he plays.
100.
Yes, he never saw the lead in that match until the final set. And even then he was only just hanging on. But managed to win it. Full credit to him. He's so easy on the eye, this fella. He's quick with his numbers as well. That lands him on 80.
That was so intelligent, using that treble 17 on the cover
58.
to leave
Justin
this 2 darter. Double 16 for 5 16s.
64.
Oh, he does have that tendency sometimes to not aim the 3rd dart and just fling it.
And thankfully for him, he's got time on his side. How much remains to be seen. Because Veenstra's quite capable of polishing off 240 in 5 and 6 hours. Now he's got to go for double four. He's probably better on that side of the
Game
board.
shot
I
on the
rather
second
think
leg.
he is, Paul.
Justin Hood.
Many left-handers
Third
are.
leg, Richard to throw first.
Yeah, the left-hander's
Game on.
double 9, as I like to call double 4. Yeah, the amount of
96.
lefties that I know that are good at double 10. Oh, I could go on forever. But it seems to me like Justin Hood has
96.
a very different game plan to a lot of left-handers that I know. He's left-handed, left-eye dominant, of course, and he seems to,
55.
at this stage, prefer the double 16, double 8 route as opposed to the tops and 10s route. That treble 19 is a friend. He has used it, like you say, John, very effectively.
Well, he's hit 4 171s via 3 treble 19s in this
60.
tournament. And cheers.
Do you think that guy's aware of what's on his face?
I don't know.
Someone's had the marker pens out. Veenstra then, to stay in this set, needs to keep it there. Only gets a ton, and you get the feeling Justin Hood is going to take care of this set, possibly in this leg.
58.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. 38 in it then.
100.
Snip and tuck.
Justin requires
So
152.
152. Very gettable, especially now. Yes, wants the double 16. Oh, that would have been
120.
another massive finish. We've had a
Richard
127, a
requires
145 from this fella.
Might get a 90 as well on Bull. Ooh, you just have. Oh, great stuff.
Fourth leg, Justin to throw
Really
first.
entertaining
Game
from
on.
both players. Justin Hood just missed a 152 on double 16 for the set, and he's denied
100.
a visit back to the board.
Well, well, well. Comes from Wells, near Wells.
100.
But, you know what I mean. The lad from Somerset, but it is just one incredible game, and I love this lad's attitude.
100.
Get on with it, get on with it. No reactions. Just loves playing darts.
His nickname should have been Awesome.
85.
Maybe Awesome Wells. He is pretty awesome. I'm going to say that out loud.
140.
Yeah, good position now to get more set winning opportunities. And he will get plenty now.
42.
So
Justin requires
161. Doesn't have to go for the bull, should that arise, and it won't anyway.
65.
Yeah, I like that cover to the Bull to put himself south of 100. And he can utilise the 2 darter a little bit easier than, say, a 101 or a 102.
40.
Just good ball management for me.
Requires 96.
Now wants double 8.
88.
Unlucky, right on the wire. But as has been the case before, he's had time on his side. But that doesn't always last for long, does it, when
140.
Veenstra's in this kind of mood?
Justin requires
Double 4
8.
then for the
Game
set.
shot in the third set. Justin
Brilliant,
Hood.
brilliant match we're watching here.
Fourth set,
And
first leg,
it's
Justin to
still
throw
very
first.
much alive,
Game on.
folks. Who, at this stage, with Hood having the darts in this set, is going to win?
96.
Richard Veenstra would
96.
fully admit that he didn't do himself justice at the Grand Slam of Darts in November. His debut at that event, and it just didn't go to plan. But it is more experience in the bank for him.
100.
Someone who has been highly ranked in the BDO for many, many seasons now. And we do expect from Veenstra, of course.
41.
But has he somehow gone under the radar coming into this one? That all the chatter was about Jim Williams and maybe Scott Waits. Justin Hood,
145.
tactical brilliance and execution from 305. Did everything right there with 25, 60, 60 to leave the finish.
45. Justin
Only
requires
45, so
160.
to take an early lead in this fourth set. There's the treble. There's the treble. He's looking to see. I like the smile. Looks like Ricky Ponting.
140.
That's the first time I've seen a facial expression from him in a game and a half.
Is calling him Ricky Ponting a compliment?
83.
Of course it is.
Justin requires
Absolutely
20.
one of the greatest batsmen. Yes.
2 10s. Inching closer. Ooh,
10.
not close enough.
And again, he's way ahead. Way ahead.
Yeah, Veenstra seems to have lost his
60.
first start range. He's not able to recover.
10.
2 for double 4. Sensible split. I love his
shot in the
tactics.
first leg.
He's doing everything right.
And I think that's his fourth double four.
Second leg,
I don't
Richard
remember
McFlurry
Veenstra hitting
first.
one.
Game
That's his
on.
fourth double four.
You counting the dots again there, John?
I am, yes. I knew it was 3. I saw 4 dots, but there you are. There's a few dots made in that again. Brilliant stuff.
Look at what happens when Veenstra gets that first start and he just follows it up. Such a rhythm
23.
player. No thought. He just does. Surely. Absolutely.
180.
It was a 180. As soon as the first start went in, just a perfect lie. And I'm not going to say it, John. I'm just not going to say it.
100.
No.
Richard requires 141.
The wait continues.
Came
96.
very, very close, Paul Hogan, last night, didn't he? Just clipped the wire of the double 18. But the main thing for Veenstra is
22.
not having, well, he's
Richard
won one leg
requires
out of the
45.
last 4. It's important for him to get back on the winning streak. 6 leaves 39. Now double 16.
29.
Boots on the other foot. Happy feet, not at the moment, on 3, 5, 6.
He won't be happy with that effort at double 16, Richard, but
84.
he has the opportunity
Richard
to
requires
return
16.
and put it right. Double 4 then.
12.
He won't be happy with all of those efforts. He'll be somewhat disturbed by the fact this leg is still alive, even though Justin Hood is way behind.
Started it
100.
with maximum
Richard
upon
requires
maximum.
4.
Now maximum effort.
Game shot in the second leg. Richard
Absolutely
Veenstra.
spot
Third
on.
leg,
It
Justin
matters
through
not
first.
now.
Game on.
It's 1-all in this fourth set.
99.
Well, if there was a clock in darts and you had to throw faster, I'd want Veenstra on my side,
60.
because he doesn't blink at all when he plays. Remember a game he played with his countryman
139.
Danny Nuttman a couple of seasons ago in the second round, and Richard was so disappointed with his performance because in the first round he was amazing,
134.
and since then they've both had their own successes. That treble 19's getting
96.
all right black eye right now.
Yes, he might not blink, but he's finding Hood a blinking nuisance because he cannot shake him off. Now he gets yet another
180. Justin
maximum.
requires
That's his
167.
5th in the game. We've had half a dozen from the Somerset man.
59. Richard
Scoring
requires
masterclass, and
127.
Veenstra knows where this 127 is. Different route this time for Bull. Ooh, shook it.
102. Justin requires
Took out 90 on the
108.
bull earlier, spectacularly. 51 left.
Oh, he's
what's he
missed a
doing there?
single.
And there's a facial expression.
76.
That was careless.
Richard requires
careless,
25.
careless. That could be the one leg that he definitely will rue. Double 8. Oh,
score.
just south of the wire.
Justin
and another
requires
chance for Hood.
32.
Justin the bullet dodger. One chance left at 8. Oh, it's not there. It was awkward. And Veenstra
Richard
can put it
requires
right and put
25.
himself within one leg of the match.
Double 4. I said he hadn't got it. All those little dots in double
Justin
four
requires
belong to
16.
the left-hander, who seems happy on that side of the board. Not quite so happy on this side of the board.
No score.
Again, no score.
Richard requires 4.
Can't believe it.
Surely, knowing how good he is on double four, attack the double 8 on the
Game
inside,
shot on the
because
third
then
leg. Richard
Veenstra
Veenstra.
steps up, makes it 2-1 in legs, and 1 leg away from
4th leg, Richard to throw
a
first.
place
Game on.
in the next round. And a meeting with the lad who won this afternoon so
100.
spectacularly, having started so dreadfully, David Evans.
12 180s, as you can
96.
see, and lots in between as well. Been a good contest, this. These are the kind of games you play, and you think, I want to keep playing at this
81.
level. I want to keep this game going, but unfortunately for Justin Hood, he is back against the wall now, and he has to win this leg and more
46.
if he wants to stay alive.
Yes, I had Veenstra down as 5. It's gone so rapidly quick that it's one of his
59.
maximums. But it's been a cracking game. Not over yet, of course. We know this lad can suddenly turn it
99.
on.
Yeah, I love that switch from Hood on the 3-5-9. Takes the 9 off the end, and now he can stay straight and leave a finish.
100.
A finish which Veenstra has already left. But he's got to get a 60 here, Justin. Needs it. Doesn't.
43.
Veenstra,
Richard
breathing
requires
room, 6 darts, 161, and that'll be it.
Just wondering, in his own quiet way, whether the pressure's got to because he's been least impressive in this leg. And the
83.
previous one where he missed doubles galore. .78 for Veenstra then for the match,
93.
Paul.
Richard requires
I know where he's going.
78.
It's double 12. 2 6s. Drags it way
72.
inside, just like the double 4 shots on the
Justin
right side of the
requires
board.
124.
Yes, there's no real conviction about that effort at double 4, I felt. That needed to be in the treble to give him a chance
63.
at the ball. And
Richard requires
he's just
6.
got to wait and hope. Double 3 for Veenstra. 1 for double 1 for Veenstra. This has been such a brilliant game. It
shot.
deserves
And a match.
a finish
Richard
like
Veenstra.
that.